Moin moin. Today I'm going to show you how to turn any song into a powerful language learning tool. By the end of this video, you will have the exact prompt for any AI assistant like ChatGPT that you can use to extract vocabulary from any song's lyrics. I will teach you how to build this prompt from scratch using my 3 steps technique. Let's go. I believe that everything around us can become a learning material when you are studying new language. Songs are especially amazing because they are packed with natural vocabulary, real grammar patterns that native speakers use, and tons of cultural expressions and idioms. The problem is just listening to songs over and over doesn't really help you to learn the language. Think about it. You probably know some songs where you can perfectly mimic the sounds, the rhythm, even the emotions of singer's voice. I'm also crazy good when I'm singing Bella Ciao in karaoke. But if someone asked you to translate what you just sang, you would be completely lost. That's because passive listening doesn't equal active learning. To turn listening into real learning, we need to do something that is called pre-task focus on form. This means we need to go through vocabulary first and make lyrics more understandable before listening. With this, you increase the comprehensibility level of the text. When you do this, next time you listen to this song, you will understand much more. Let me walk you through this step by step. First, you need to pick the right song. And here is the beautiful thing about this method. You can literally use any song you enjoy. It doesn't have to be slow, it doesn't have to be educational or designed for language learners. Pick something that you really want to listen to on repeat. And if you don't have a favorite song in your target language yet, then just Google 10 the most popular songs in this language. Popular songs are amazing because they often use current everyday language that people actually speak on the street. After you find the song that you want to use, you can just go and Google lyrics for it. Shouldn't be too hard. And now comes the part where AI becomes your personal language tutor. I've created a prompt that will extract vocabulary from any song. I put it into the document, link in the description, and you can use it as is or modify it. Now we will quickly go through the prompt structure and I will explain you my 3 steps. So once you want to modify this prompt, you know what to do. Every prompt starts with the instruction to AI assistant how it should behave. All these modern AI assistants are very general, they know a lot of things, so we need to help and narrow a little bit the area where we will use them. You want to use this AI assistant as an expert, and you basically need to describe what kind of expert should it be. In my case, I said just you are a detail-oriented German language assistant helping a learner pre-teach vocabulary from song lyrics. Now we go to 3 major steps. And step 1, you need to describe a task. So in my case with German songs, I just tell, given the German lyrics supplied between text, lyrics, produce a vocabulary report that makes the song more comprehensible to an A2, B1 learner. And you see in this template that we have this text, lyrics, and this is exactly the place where we will actually put lyrics. With this task now, AI assistant will understand what it needs to do. The second step is an output format. It's very important to explain AI model what it should return. Of course, you can always say like, give me the list of words, but then you cannot predict in which format it will be, which information it will contain. So it's much better to give it proper instructions. And I want to have a result as a table, and I just say return one markdown table with these columns in this exact order. Markdown is just a text format for structured text. You can actually write just return table with these columns in this exact order, also should work fine. And I just describe all information I want to be extracted. So the word itself in its dictionary form, and here you can put some additional instructions. For example, I will use it for German language, and in German language there are separable verbs. So for this kind of verbs I wanted to show full infinitive form. Then POS means part of speech. What is it? Noun, verb, adjective, etc. You just provide the list of things you want to have extracted. Then CFR, it's the language level for this word. Usually it's very hard to detect to which language this word belongs. So I just put in brackets best guess. So I just let model to try to provide me any answer. I don't actually need this column. I just have it here because I want to show you the variety of words in one single song. The next one is just a translation, so some concise English meaning, and I limited model to use not more than 2 words, so it wouldn't go too descriptive. Number 5 is song line, the line or lines where the word first appears. I always include it because I want to see the context. I want to see where exactly in the song this word was used. And number 6 is IPA, so German pronunciation in International Phonetic Alphabet. And step 3 is providing some additional instructions for filtering and sorting. So first of all, I want to have content words only, so I don't want to have any prepositions, and I don't want to have any filler words, just nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, and separable prefixes. Then on the next line, I specifically describe words that shouldn't be extracted. Here it's just like pronouns and prepositions. Then you can also include some language specific things. So for example, in German language, there are several additional letters called umlauts and also letter SZ. And I just tell the model that it should treat this umlaut and the Z variants as the same lemma. Means it doesn't matter if it's written like that, schön with umlaut or schön without umlaut, it should be considered as the same word. And then last thing, rank by order of first appearance. I included because I want to have vocabulary structured in a way so I could listen to the song and go through the vocabulary in the same time. And as I mentioned before, we take our lyrics, we just Google it somewhere, copy it, and then paste it between these lyrics tags. And once again, this template is available by link in the description, so feel free to copy it and modify it as you want. The best strategy here is actually trials and errors. As an example, I will use very popular German song called 99 Luftballons, and I just took lyrics and let's see how model will extract vocabulary from it. And I want to show you something interesting. I will use the same prompt with 2 different types of models. First, I will use regular model GPT-4o that give quick answers. So I will just paste my whole prompt here with everything that I described and also with lyrics here between this lyrics text, and I press enter. And you see that it start answer quite quick. Now it's done, and you can see that it actually extracted a lot of words. And this is what I wanted to show you with this language level. You see that it was just one song, very popular one, and we have words from A1, A2, B1, B2 from different language levels, even C1 within one song. Also, it extracted all information I wanted. So it's word, part of speech, translation, even song line, and IPA. Now I will use something that is called reasoning model. So the difference is that reasoning model thinks a little bit about the task it needs to do before giving any results. And usually these reasoning models gives more accurate and detailed information. But let's try it. To change a model, I click here and I select O3. O3 is this reasoning model from OpenAI. Actually, all big providers have these reasoning models now. So I will use exactly the same prompt. I click enter and we will see the difference. We see that it starts thinking and it actually describes its thoughts. It might take some time, but usually it doesn't take like more than a minute or so. And now we see it was thinking for 52 seconds and it is extracting words right now. And we can say that results are actually pretty similar. Let's wait when it's done. Yes, it's done. And now we can compare these results. So this one is the reasoning model, more powerful one. And this one is a regular model. Let's just take a look on the first, I don't know, 5 to 10 words. So Zeit, Sinnen, Lied, Luftballon, Weg, Horizont, Denken, Kommen. And let's check here. Zeit, Sinnen, Lied, Luftballon, Weg, Horizont, Denken. It extracted additional word, vielleicht. and then it extracted common. Usually, based on my experience, this reasoning model extracts like 3 to 5 words more, so it provides more accurate results. But the trick is that these reasoning models are usually available in paid subscriptions for these AI assistants, and for free accounts the usage is very limited. So it's up to you to decide if it's worth it or not. But we can say that even the basic model is doing a great job. Once you have vocabulary extracted, the real learning begins. Now I will go through this vocabulary. I just copied results into my text editor, and I will go through every word, check its meaning, and check how it's used in context. The thing with this pre-task focus on form is that you don't need to learn all these words. You just need to get familiar with the vocabulary and know maybe 50% of words what they mean. It will be already enough to improve the comprehensibility level of this song. The best thing to do it is actually listen to the song and read the vocabulary in the same time. This is exactly the reason why I have this vocabulary organized in this way. After you are done, every time when you listen to a song after reading a vocabulary, you will understand a little bit more. It's like cleaning a foggy window. Each pass makes things more clear. And the best part is that you can return to the vocabulary every time you need a refresher. Here is a pro tip about choosing songs for different learning goals. If you pick rap or hip hop, you will learn tons of slang, street language, some cultural references, but be prepared for more aggressive and informal language. Folk songs and pop music usually gives you cleaner and more universally useful vocabulary that you can use in everyday conversations. This method works because it is combining something entertainment with active learning. You are not just memorizing random words, you are learning vocabulary that is connected to melody, rhythm, and emotions. This makes it stick in your brain much better. Write in the comments the song that you find the most useful for the language you are learning. If it's helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you later.